Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Those are the local dogs. They're ready for a show. Yeah. Oh yeah. It just reminds you there's different levels to this stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. And the skill you got behind the wheel, God. Man. How old are you again? 17. Jesus.
Well guys, that was the most wild ride I've ever had in my life, and I've been in some cars pushing 1,000 horsepower and ridden motorcycles on the ragged edge, but nothing comes close to what it feels like riding in one of these at full tilt. I'd give anything if my cameras were able to somewhat do the overall experience justice, but yeah, they don't.
I mean, he's so fast. He makes fast people look not fast.
Which is why I couldn't stop laughing through a lot of it, but my God, it's unexplainable, and I still struggle to find words to really explain how it felt after riding some of the trails we just hit, but in a stock Honda Talon 1000 R4, and then hitting them in this race prep machine. It gives you a taste of where all that racing R&D money goes. Not counting the most important part, of course, and that's where the driver comes into play. I was still trying to wrap my head around the turn Ethan just made, and he's already 2 turns ahead of me, all while making it look like he's out for a Sunday drive, which is mind-boggling. And I've never been in a machine with big money suspension like this, and yeah, it blew my mind. The way it soaks everything up and how he was able to set turns up and preload the suspension and it just be planted to the ground was insane. And needless to say, I can see why Honda didn't take us for these ride-alongs and then turn us loose in the Talons, because my adrenaline was pumping and I was ready to go rip in something, but I'm sure we would have seen some wrecked Talons with all of us thinking we're the next pro racer.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Enough of my rambling though, let's head over and let the legend and madman behind this race team tell you all about this Honda Talon.
I'm Jeff Proctor, team principal of Honda Factory Off-Road Racing. We started this program about 9 seasons ago to launch the Honda Ridgeline for the auto division at American Honda. And then that quickly kind of morphed into running their 4-wheel Talon program as well. We've been doing the Talon program now for about 3.5 seasons. And it's been incredible to develop these race cars since the inception of the Sport Talon side by side. So it's just incredible to be here at this motorsports park in Oklahoma, and can't wait to tell you about this incredible machine. Yeah, let's start up front here with the Honda Talon race machine. These are Works, Factory Works shocks. It's one of only 2 pairs in the world built exclusively for this Talon race car. It's paired with a 77-inch long travel suspension arms up here in the front. It soaks up all the bumps that you can imagine in some of the gnarliest terrain in the world. This car is incredibly comfortable to race in for very long periods of time. Our driver stints are anywhere from 8 to 9 hours sometimes, and during the Baja 1000, this car could be racing for an upwards of 24 to 30 hours straight. And it just really proves the durability and how incredible these Honda Talon machines are. You know, let's talk about the chassis a little bit. We started with a Honda 4-seat chassis, and you can see down here where we're actually using the chassis pan, and this is where the marker would be for the B pillar that separates the front seat from the rear seat. And then from this junction here, we do for safety measures to meet any of the sanctioning body requirements. It's a full race chassis from that junction up, but the base pan, all the pivot points, everything is a stock 1000X 4-seater chassis. In the cockpit here, it's got the standard paddle shifting. We run a Motec system, so we do have data logging capabilities, so we can really know what's going on with our drivetrain. We can go back, we can analyze the data, and just see, what temperatures we're running at and where we can make improvements to improve the durability of that. And that data logging is really important to us as a race team. Typical safety harnesses, 6-point harnesses. It's got a halon system in it, so if they do catch fire, it's got 3 different suppression points located throughout engine compartment and the cabin. So really, really safe race car as well. These are finned coolers, and this is for airflow. These fins help to cool down our shocks when we're, racing at race pace, and we're hitting whoops at 85 miles an hour. These shocks can heat up, and thankfully we've got these coolers here that can kind of help us stay cool. We've relocated the stock radiator on the Talon to 2 brushless fan radiators in the back. And that just keeps that front radiator out of trouble. If, you know, in off-road racing, we might be nerfing the competition to get them to move and out of the way and overtake. And we just don't want to have anything up in the front that could obstruct cooling or get possibly punctured in the radiator. So that's why we do a race radiator relocate out back. We've got Trinity X-pipe exhaust here. This X-pipe kind of helps create a little more back pressure. Gives us about an advantage of about probably 3 to 4 more horsepower with this stage 5 exhaust system. This particular car, because it's a 4-seater, we're carrying a little bit more fuel on it, and this car is designed for winning in Mexico. That's what this car was built for. We set out when we developed this program, we wanted to go out and win in Mexico. And it's really a testament to the car, but we were fortunately able to go down there and win 2 Baja 1000s and 2 Baja 500s, and couldn't be more happier with this Talon platform. Thanks for the time and letting me share with you a little bit about these incredible Honda Talon race cars.
Now, I can't say thank you enough to the entire team at Honda for making this happen. It was truly a pinch myself kind of moment, but I've got a lot more to share with you guys from this trip, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. I also can't say thanks enough to you guys, as without your support, I wouldn't get invited to stuff like this. And a special thank you to our supporters as well for helping to keep this train chugging along, and we'll see you guys in the next one.